Did you know that you can just buy roller coasters on the internet? It's as easy as picking out Crocs on Amazon. You just select your model, select your color, and bam, it's in the mail. But I had a big problem. This was going to take up a lot of my backyard, and my wife is very particular. She likes things neat and tidy and doesn't like any kind of extra stuff laying around. So I just decided to make it a surprise. Either she'll love it or she'll hate it, but either way, I'll have a roller coaster in my backyard. So on May 7th, I sent my money to a Chinese roller coaster factory. We'll talk about how much later. On May 15th, they sent me a video of my track assembled and painted. And then on the glorious day of July 23rd, it arrived in a box truck right in front of my house. But I'd never driven a forklift before. It's been months and months of waiting. The day is finally here. How's it going? Good. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, it looks like it's been through hell, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is what I have right here.
Right. Oh, that should be fine.
Okay.
I was just worried about you getting all the way through so it doesn't tip on you when you try to lift it.
If you yell, I'll just stop. Oh my God! Unloading this roller coaster crate was a pretty hard task for my first day as a forklift operator. If I went too far to the right, I'd mess up the truck, and if I went too far to the left, I'd mess up the other people's packages in the truck. So it was a slow process, but eventually we got it down, picked it up from the middle, attracted some attention from the neighbors. I guess they're not used to seeing a roller coaster be delivered in a residential neighborhood. But without any major problems, I got this thing set down right in the middle of my driveway, exactly where I wanted it. And then all I had to do was drive the forklift back across town to return it to its owner. You know, marketers in my country will have you believe that the most freeing experience is driving a Harley Davidson through one of the great national parks. That's not true. Just bombing a forklift through your town. That's freedom, man. That's what we're here for. Now that the excitement of the roller coaster arriving is starting to settle down just a bit, we can take a look at the condition this thing actually arrived in. And I'm nervous, to say the least. First of all, the top of it is completely detached, so the odds of something have fallen out at some point seem to be high. Nothing is strapped down. There's one strap here that's not connected to anything, or I imagine it was at one point. And then everything is just fully bashed, hanging completely out, scratched. And scratched paint we can deal with, but it's also going to take a lot of elbow grease to get this thing to even connect to each other if we have all the pieces, because a lot of pieces look like this.